Okay, welcome back. We are done with the setup, and as you can see, we have downloaded all the different required images. We have also have some of the jars which were downloaded by the setup file. We have the virtual environment being created over here, as well as you should see in the front end the node modules which are the front end dependencies. And now let's see the next part, which is how to start the run services. Simply start.sh. So what it does is creates a Docker network, starts Zookeeper, starts Kafka, creates Kafka topics, then starts MongoDB, creates indexes for Mongo, goes ahead with starting elasticsearch, kibana, spark cluster, and finally it will also start the backend flask servers, as well as the front-end node.js server, which is node.js plus Vue. So okay, we are done, and let's check the status. So we have a script for that, which is status.sh. And as you can see, we have almost everything running except for Spark batch, which is not yet implemented, and Spark speed, which I will be running in a separate shell, because otherwise it messes up with the logs. So how to do that? Simply start.sh and Spark speed. And what it does is it connects to each of the Kafka topics and launches one process per Kafka topic, and all these processes are configured with 5 seconds of interval. So we have this micro batches, you can see, of 5 seconds. We might try to reduce it, but it's too much for my machine, I think. So at this point, I think that should be fine. So we should be seeing the empty tables over here, nothing in the stream. We don't have any data as of now, and since we also have kibana running as per our status, we can try pushing the dashboard for kibana as well, and we'll see what the kibana dashboard looks like. Okay, so for that we have a script called import kibana, and it just has some pre-configured index patterns which will be pushed to kibana server. Okay, so we are done with all the setup, and we can see what the UI looks like. So UI is running on localhost 8080, and if it is okay, it is using my earlier password. Let me just log out. Okay, so we have two different kind of logins, one for the admin users, one for the dummy users. Let me try creating a incognito window so it doesn't pick up my saved cookie. So from here I can try logging into via Okta. So it authenticates with a third party, to which I need to provide my admin my Okta login. So you can create an Okta login, and you can become admin on this project for now. And admin has the permission to create like any number of users. So over here I'm logged in as admin, and you can see I don't have any communities, there are no user groups, no users, there is nothing in this system, everything is empty. And let's see also what the kibana dashboard looks like, which is at 5601. And you should be able to see the empty dashboards over here. So I can go to the dashboard, and there are two dashboards, both of which should suggest zero community, zero post, and so on. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me just refresh it every, say, 5 seconds, and we will now start pushing some fake data. So how do we do that? Let me open another terminal, and since we have the virtual environment over here, all I need is activate the virtual environment, bin activate, and over here we have a script called chaos.py. But in order to run that script, I do need something which is the admin token. And where do I get the administrator's token? That is, anytime we access the page, the backend will have a log showing the token, so I can just make use of that. So I will say export admin token is equal to, as I mentioned, that admin token is required to create new users. So with this chaos script based after the chaos monkey, we are going to create resources, not terminate anything, and we can specify any number. So in this case I will say, for example 500. I want to create 500 resources, and it will start creating the users, start creating the communities, and we should be able to see those number being updated over here. And we should also be able to see the Spark console with all the batches that are all the events that it is picking up from the Kafka, and eventually pushing those to Elasticsearch. And with Elasticsearch we have this Kibana dashboard. So this script is going to populate n number of users in n number of communities, user groups, some n number of posts in total. That the total sum will be 500 in this case. And it creates text based post, it creates some image based posts, it also pushes some videos, and we should be able to see all of them on the UI as well. So let's just wait for it to finish. So here the script is just pushing all the text based posts. So these are the fake random data created by a library called faker. And once it is done with that, we will also create and push some random colored images, and eventually we will make use of one video file and send out the chunks of that file as video posts. So over here we can see all the images it will be getting updated. And again, as you can see over here on the Spark console, it is pushing the data at every 5 seconds interval. So let's wait for a half a minute or so. I think we should be done with that. So all the images I think are done, and we will be starting with the videos as well. So that was about generating of the fake data, and once that is available, we can go back to the UI and see what it looks like on the UI. And then we will also try to log in as one of the dummy user and try to see if we can chat with another user and whether that works or not. So I think we are almost done with all the videos. Yeah, it's created 25 video posts, which should be updated over here in a second. Okay, we are done. And so I was logged in as admin over here, and I should be able to see some communities. So this community has a couple of text based posts, maybe nothing for images. This one has a few images, no videos. Maybe there will be some which will have a couple of videos as well. So like this one has one. And that was about the communities. There are the user groups, and there are the users. We can also try searching for some of the users. What was the name? Sitara. Okay, so that should work. So basically over here you can click on this as admin, and you can copy any of the users JWT token, and I can go and change my profile, go back to login over here and paste that particular user's JWT token, and now I'm logged in as Andrew White. Let me also create another incognito window and log in as a second dummy user and see if I can okay, so I'm trying to be So I'm logged in as Belly, and I'm also logged in as another user, which is Andrew White, and I just want to see if they can chat with each other. So let's go to users. Over here I'm Belly Car, and over here this is Andrew White. So let's see if I can. Hi Andrew. Oh, I got the message, and does uh, he goes as of now means there is no notification. This guy was but if they are part of the same room, they should be able to see each other's message, and they should be able to talk to each other. And over here you can see the message sent by what was the name of that person. Andrew is available over here. uh, Demo looks okay, I guess. So I should be, that message goes over there. So yeah, that's more or less about it. As of now we don't have any support for multiple users in a room. It's only one-to-one communication, and also from here as of now I cannot post any of the messages, or but I think that's something we can work on. So but the main point of the entire demo was to get have this streaming pipeline, which is pretty much there. So we are making use of the mongo, the spark cluster, the kafka, zookeeper, and also elasticsearch and kibana. The batch processing framework is still not there, so we need to identify some use cases for that, and to have the batch processing working. And even for the file system, we are making use of mongo gridfs as of now. Ideally that should we can make use of something like s3 or hadoop hdfs for that. But yeah, that's all as of now. So this entire code is available on GitHub, and feel free to check it out. And also it will be pushed to assignment to the site as an assignment. But any new updates will be available on the site itself, on the GitHub. So yeah, thank you. I think that's all for now. Thanks a lot.